Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jingying. My presentation is Career Passport Reflections, titled My Journey in the Gacha Smart Industries. I chose these topics because it's something I truly enjoy, something I have the practice as the real small business, and a field I hope to pursue the long term. Today, I will start with the brief introductions about me. I'd like to share a bit more about myself. I am from Beijing, and I am studying the international business at the Curtin Singapore. Since I was young, I have always loved the gacha smart and handcraft, collecting cute characters items, doing journaling, and making small DIY craft. Over time, these interests became more than hobbies. They shaped my taste, my patience, and my attention to the detail. Right now, I run a small online site business on the Taobao and Medium, and I sometimes join the weekend markets. In these presentations, I've used these real experiences as the example to reflect on my skills developments, key course the takeaways, and my career's outset the plans for the future. Next, I will talk about my skill growth. On the slide, I'm comparing with the employee abilities results from the week 1 and the week 12. On the left, the red chart shows my confidence across the 7 literacies, and the week 12 profile is clearly larger than the week 1, especially in learning, careers, and digital literacies. This means I became more confident in how I study, how I planned my career directions, and how I used the tools to support work and learning. On the right, the employee abilities chart shows the similar patterns across the 18 capabilities. By week 12, I feel stronger in the areas like the self-awareness, communications, teamwork, and problem-solving, which are also the skills I practice more during the trimesters. Although the change didn't happen over time. These mainly came from the consistent routines, setting weekly the goals, reflecting the regulars, and applying across the concept to the real task. So my confidence grew through the practice, not just the series. Next, I will move to my university reflections, where I summarize my key learning moments and they shaped my directions and growth this year. These sets summarize my 1 year's learnings roadmaps across the 3 trimesters, from the foundations to actions. In trimester 1, I built my base in the project management, analysis, and communications, which trained me to work with the structure and the data. In trimester 2, the focus shifted to the ethic, organizational behaviors, strategies, and supply chains, helping me think more long-term, and work patterns with the people and the teams. Trimester 3 is the highlight for me, especially MGMT3029. Enhance your business mind. It's connect the everythings, employment abilities, asset plans, and my career passport story, turning reflection into the practical the career plans. I also want to sinners think the prophets, the drunk, the fools, for leading these units and pushing us to think clearly, reflect deeply, and take real actions. I will carry these skills and these mindsets into my next step. Next, I will share my key takeaways from the EYBM, what I learned about mindset, decision making, and how I will apply these lessons to my future career plans. These semesters, the 2 most unforgettable classes were the week 4 and week 9. In week 4, we did the martial challenge in the multicultural teams. Our first towers slept because the rushed without the clear rules and shared communications. but we improved in the second round by simplifying the designs, assigns, and responsibilities, and using the one common language so everyone could contribute. That experience shows me that teamwork is not just the effort. It is alliance, clarified, and speaking up the earliest. In weeknight, this is the unconscious bias. The workshops was the wake-up calls. Controls rules, the marching the tasks, and the genders the carries IATs made me realize how easily the gut the feelings can reflect hidden assumptions. Since then, I try to use the objects, the strategies, and stay more fairs and internationals. Then, I will introduce my career's exit plans. 3 possible paths I have mapped out and the specific steps I will take to move forward. Now, I'm presenting my career's exit plans through my goods business. On the left are the real operational scheme. At home in China, I turn one room into the mini warehouse for the inventories. While studying in Singapore, I test the demand through the weekend markets, sell and pull up. So far, I accumulate the revenues on the VDNs and Taobao has reached over the 100,000 RMBs. To manage this complete fees, I assess every item's unit tag, which making the inventories tracking, stockings, and restockings faster and more accumulate, and it also helps me see what sells, what sits, and where my cash flow is tied up. On the right are my 3 plans. Plan 1 is the most realistic. Keep scaling as a data stream the operators by improving the selections, customer experiences, and the repeat business strategies. Plan 2 is more ambitious, built across the borders goods brand by the combining the designs, supply chains, and community driving the limited drops. Plan 3 is a stable aligned analytics. Work in the retails, the marketplace, or the countries, the operations to learn the professionals. In the end of my presentations, I want to leave the message to my future selves based on what I have learned from the buildings Taotao's the little shops. Running a small business taught me that the growth is the realest instant. It comes from the repeating the small actions and the learning from every customers, every mistake, and every improvement. Even when results are slow, the process is still moving forward. So my advice to the future me has 3 parts. First, stay hopeful. Progress isn't always the linear, but small wins and add up and build confidence. Second, don't give up what you truly love. Protect times and for your passions, because it gives you the energies and the directions, not just the hobby. Third, stay consistent and abide yourself. Keep a simple weekly routines, keep your standards, and treat people with the honesty and respect. If you can hold on to these 3 things, you will keep growing without losing who you are. Thank you for listening. I will keep moving forward with the hope, consistency, and the courage to pursue what I truly love.